My Culture Story by Kelsey Trainer. Looking at this picture, you probably would never know the educator in the picture has gone through so many adverse and unique experiences that has shaped what kind of educator she is going to be. As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I am here to tell you the story behind who that educator is. That's me. My story starts on October 15, 1993 in Bloomington, Illinois. This was my happy family, my mom, dad, and my 2 older and honorary brothers. I was always the center of attention, and it made my brothers a little jealous because I always got my way. Of course, all good things seem to have to come to an end, and my parents divorced when I was only 3 years old. Luckily, I was young and do not remember the divorce, but my brother and I had to split our time between our 2 separated parents. We spent every other weekend with our dad. Since my parents got a divorce and it affected my brothers and I experiences in school and at home, I will be sure to be sensitive to my students' home lives when I become a teacher. I want to be able to build a relationship with my students and get to know their background before judging them. Soon my brothers and I were like the 3 amigos. Well, the 2 amigos plus me following and bugging my brothers around. Soon that would all change and we would add one more to our family. I was excited and eager to be a big sister finally, but not happy to have another stinking brother. Being a big sister changed my life. I was no longer the center of attention and I had some big girl responsibilities. I have always looked up to my mom. When I was growing up, she worked hard to make sure we had everything we needed. It was difficult at times. Watching my mom work so hard and being so independent while we were growing up made me also want to work hard and be a better person. Everything I did, I put my 100% effort into. From Girl Scouts to school to playing soccer, I wanted to be the best. My brothers and I were all very different. While we were all handfuls, I was the easiest child to handle for my mom, and this caused some tension between my older brothers and I. Although I only saw my dad every other weekend, I admired and looked up to my dad as well. The little time we spent together was treasured. If you haven't already noticed, my family means the world to me. My life definitely took a turn when my mom met my stepdad, Brian. My family grew and grew and grew and grew. Having so many siblings definitely made life interesting. There was never a dull moment in my house, and never a time where we weren't facing challenges. Since I was the oldest girl in the family, my mom and stepdad often relied on me to help out with the house and taking care of my siblings. I always told my mom that I never wanted to have any kids because she had enough for the both of us. In high school, I had many responsibilities. Besides maintaining my grades in honors classes, I also worked at Famous Dave's, was on the cheer and track team, and helped take care of my siblings. Cheerleading was a huge passion of mine in high school. As a future educator, I want to encourage my students to participate and find something they love to do. I did not have the passion to be an educator until my sister Kylie was diagnosed with a speech delay and a learning disability. I watched my sister struggle to talk and saw how educators made a huge impact and difference in her life. This experience with my sister will allow me to be sensitive to my students who also have learning disabilities or delays. My siblings and Kylie's teachers inspired me to want to make a difference in people's lives, more specifically children's lives. My experiences at ISU have also shaped the educator I plan to be and ensured me that being an educator was the right fit for me. I worked at Metcalf on the RTI team, and this helped me learn how to cater the needs of each individual student and how to differentiate my lessons. Growing up with such a big family has made me sensitive to everybody's differences and adversities. As an educator, I will keep in mind that no 2 people or children are alike.